Hello, good day, everybody. I am Debesh from India. Welcome to my podcast window. The world is naturally three dimensional. We need only two eyes to perceive the 3D scenes around us. However, can we see 3D images on our computer or smartphone displays without any gadget, say 3D glass or any other eyewear? Today, we will discuss glasses free 3D display technology that does not require 3D glass or eyewear to view 3D images. Today's guest is Zhou Fenghua, a senior 3D expert and CEO of Proma3D.com. The title of the podcast is How Glasses Free 3D Helps You. With that, we will bring our guest Zhou Fenghua on the screen. Hello, Zhou.
Hello,
A massive welcome to the podcast
thank you.
window. So, first of all, please tell us briefly, in your own words, who you are and what you do.
My name is Zhou Fenghua. I have been working on glasses free 3D since 2009, uh, dedicatedly only on glasses free 3D.
Okay. So, you are working quite a long time in this field. So, what is glasses free 3D and why is it so relevant today?
Yeah, hello again, everybody. My name is Zhou Fenghua. It is my great honor to be here with you, and especially thanks to the host, Dr. Debesh. We have been so many years as a good friends. I have been working on glasses free 3D for more than 10 years. We are based in Shanghai, China. In talking about glasses free 3D, we simply understand that is to watch 3D without wearing glasses. Why? Because we don't want to be buckled. For example, when we go to cinema, we have to wear glasses to watch a 3D movie, which we don't want. So that comes to the glasses free 3D. The question is, how do we let the left eye and the right eye to see the different images? So we have to have a reflective sheet on the screen which reflects separately the left and the right images to our left and the right eye. Then our brain will create 3D images with depth. Why it is so relevant today? Nowadays, glasses free 3D is not just the entertainment to enjoy 3D movie or 3D photos, but relevant to our life in many ways. For example, if you go to a dentist to have your teeth treatment, the dentist may not head down hardly watch your teeth, but to look at the monitor images from the 3D microscope aiming on your teeth, while the monitor is a glasses-free 3D monitor. The dentist can do the dental treatment by watching the 3D monitor. It is same thing like he is watching your teeth. Job is much easier for them.
Yes,
And
yes.
yeah, if you need to do a minimally invasion surgery, the doctor cannot open your stomach and see the problem. Instead, he used a mini 3D camera and a robot in your body, execute surgery through an image on the monitor. The monitor is glasses-free 3D. So just recently, we launched our 3D monitor for the dental application.
Oh, yes. That is interesting. And as you said, you have been working for more than 10 years. So, when did you start manufacturing? What are the main, like, as you say that you have to produce the 3D, two perspectives for the two eyes. So, what is the unique gadget required to display 3D images floating in front of our eyes?
Uh, if we use our eyes to see the real world, we have two images to our brain, which are different perspectives, by which our brain will create 3D image with depth accordingly. Well, on a display, we have to have the same way that to project two different images relatively to our left and the right eye. There are several ways to do so. Most commonly use a lenticular lens. In a certain scale and distance, our eyes see differently the left and right image. So that is like the same way we are watching the real world. Every lenticular lens must be designed and manufactured. A manufacturer depends on each screen and its pixel structure. Manufacturing and lamination accurate must be in a nanograde so that we have no any uncomfortable in watching this glasses 3D.
Okay. And using your technology, can we make an ordinary television display into a 3D one, a 3D display?
The answer is no. Why? Because glasses free 3D display is a whole system,
Okay,
not just something you put on or sheet put on your TV or on the screen and then it becomes 3D. No, it must be correctly reflective the left and right image, and you have to have also a player, which the content should be in 3D.
okay,
So it is a whole system.
okay, okay, okay. I understand now. And what different types of glasses free 3D displays you have in the product line?
From the 3D smartphone, 3D tablet, which we can enjoy 3D movie, 3D game, we can take 3D photos and 3D videos, and also we have 3D monitors for the home use, for design, for example, that architecture design and model design, 3D games, and those professionals. And also we have for the medical application. I mean the 3D monitor for the 3D for the medical applications. For
Okay,
example, for the 3D dental,
okay,
3D endoscope.
okay,
Of course, we have the 3D advertisement, we call
Oh, I see.
3D digital signage. So here I have this phone. You don't see from the appearance, but you can see the cameras. They are 3D cameras. The dual camera are the same, so that you can take 3D photos. Here is the 3D photos. You can see from the different angle it reflects. Uh, Here on the monitor, I have only the single lens, so you don't see any 3D. But if we use like both eyes, I do see the 3D with very clear and pure 3D text. The 3D apps in this smartphone, I can see that it shows the 3D cinema where you can see a lot of 3D movies, Hollywood movies, and then on there's a folder for the 3D photos. We can see the photos which I took this morning.
Okay.
Uh, if you show in the 2D, it is
Okay.
two images for the left eye and the right eye.
Okay.
If we show 3D, then it merged into a 3D.
Okay.
So I can see clearly the depth. Very nice.
Okay.
Like to see the real world.
Okay.
And also, I have the 3D tablet. It's new model. Also, it's working in the same way. You can watch your 3D videos. For example, the 3D movies.
Oh,
If you show 2D, it shows two images for left and right eye. If we click the 3D button, it shows 3D.
okay. 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 Okay.
So we have the whole line. We have the whole line for 3D products from the
okay.
3D smartphone,
Okay.
3D tablet, 3D
Okay.
monitors in different sizes, and 3D advertisement, as well as for the medical application.
Okay. Okay. So there are many applications.
Yes.
So we have seen the display, the demonstration. I remember when I visited your Shanghai office, I have seen it in front of my eyes, and you gave me one smartphone that I used also for many
Yeah,
years.
I still
Yes, yes.
remember.
So the images are stunning. Like whoever has seen I shown here, they are completely engrossed in the quality of the 3D display, and there must be many other vendors who are manufacturing this type of 3D glasses free 3D displays. So what is your opinion? Like, how do you how do your displays compare with other similar products in the market? Do you have any
Uh,
studies?
yes, of course. As we know, there are a few companies in China, in Europe, and in USA as well, working on glasses free 3D. We had been very hard times in developing the technology and applications. Now things are getting much better. Our technology and the products are ready for the real actual application,
Okay,
and the results are satisfactory
okay,
because the technology, not just our special technology, for example, on the glasses free 3D, the lenticular design and manufacturing, but also the whole display industry, the resolution of the screens. You can have this 4K, even 8K on the LCD LED display. So this dramatically increase the image quality when we put on the lenticular as a 3D screen. So the result is very satisfactory, and the image quality are very well. So more people love it to enjoy the screen, like watching on the real world.
Okay. Okay. And can people use, say, this technology to um, video conference with another person having the same technology? Like, can it be used through the internet? Like, say, if I have two cameras and the technology to capture the stereo image, and it is transmitted through the internet and it displayed in your 3D display, and you can watch it three dimensional.
Yes. This is a very good question. Thank you. So on our some new models, the 3D tablet, that we have the 3D cameras in front and the back to take 3D photos, and also to have the functions of 3D social media, like when you have the Zoom meeting, that your 3D cameras will capture in a 3D image. That if you have a 3D screen, then you show the depth, you in a 3D, in a glasses free 3D, so that you see not just a flat picture, but in the real world, like your desk, like your room. It's like something in real. It will be more vivid and more impressive.
Okay, so it is having very attractive applications directly for the people in the consumer world, like in the social media, and because it is so populated, people always chat, video chat.
Yes,
So it will be popularly used. And
yeah,
do you have any future plan, like what improvements or anything for the displays?
yeah. In talking about the 3D applications, I have some a few more words to say that uh, for the especially in the training educational market, for example, and also it is medication. For example, nowadays our children, students, more and more have the eye problems, myopia. So there's a lot of programs that to cure that problem, that you have this 3D screen to have different objects moving back and forth. And according to that, you can do the eyeball exercise.
Okay.
And also for the additional educational programs like uh, chemistry, and people and students very hard imagination for imagine how the atoms are working
Yes,
for the
yes,
chemical reactions. But
yes,
by the 3D videos, with the depth, with the
yes,
special, with
yes,
space, you'll know and understand much easier and much more clear.
yes.
So, and
So,
also medical training. So the students cannot imagine inside the body and how the experienced doctors do the surgery operation.
okay,
By the 3D educational training programs, you can see clearly, like the real.
Yes. Yes.
So, in talking about our future plan for the new improvement, yeah, the 3D seems easy to make, but it is really hard, beyond imagination. We have to be very, very precisely output the right and left image to our both eyes.
Yes.
Otherwise, we will have headache. If the images are not pure, or if they are ghosting, then our brain will create a very fake 3D. That will cause confusion in the brain and
Yes.
cause headache.
Yes.
This is
Yes.
called ghosting. So on each display, we have to be in a nanograde accuracy in the lenticular design, manufacturing, lamination, assembly, calibration, and so on. So that is the reason that we are in the top leaders in the world of this glasses free 3D display.
Okay. Okay. And have you displayed your products in some world fairs, like say CES in the US?
Yes, we did. We did a few times before the pandemic,
Okay.
but then after the pandemic last year, we went to Europe to have some exhibitions in Europe, like in Belgium. So
Yes.
people liked it very much.
Okay. Okay. And I have seen in your product lines. I hope they people can also buy your smartphones and tablets from different parts of the world. So how do they contact you or your company? I mean, how do they buy your smartphones and tablets?
Yeah, we have a web shop. It is called www.proma3d.com.
Okay.
And we have another website is for the technology, www.js3d.cc.
Yes, yes, I remember this one. When I visited, it was first there. So
Yeah,
Proma3D.com is a advanced new one. Yes. And what is your final message to the audience who will watch it later or now about this three glasses free 3D?
mm, technology changes our life and improves our life better and better. So that's why all the successful companies, they are dedicated, concentrated on the developing of technologies. The purpose is to improve our life. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Joe, for agreeing to be in the podcast. And it is quite late night in your place, I understand. So I'm so grateful for that. And before we close, we want to tell the audience that we'll come with another podcast soon in the next week, and we will also again speak with Zhao in the future. So
Thank you.
with that, we end. Thank you so much, Zhao, and
Yeah,
bye.
it's yeah, it's my pleasure and honor to be here with you. And thank you for your time. And thanks to everybody, to the audience.
Yes, I hope people will watch it later. We will also post this video on YouTube and OTC. Okay, we'll end the stream here. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.